What's going on, you guys? I'm back here today bringing you a bit of a different video. I've got some pretty cool vintage 1980s wrestling figures that I was going to show you guys. The ones that I have and like how different they are from the Mattels. So I guess we'll get right into it, and I'm going to put my Macho Man Elite 38 in the ring just so we have him to kind of compare size between the modern day elites and the vintage wrestling figures. So we'll start off here, of course, with the Macho Man. Here's the Macho Man Randy Savage. And these figures are not in the greatest shape. They're very old. They don't like to stand up. And they're made out of a rubber-like material. They do not have any articulation. I guess you can kind of bend their arms and legs a little bit. But yeah, a lot of the paint's worn off on them and stuff. I guess these are worth quite a bit of money too. And yeah, so we have the Macho Man Randy Savage. I'm not even going to try and stand them up because I know they're not gonna. Up next, we've got Big John Studd. Really Big John Studd. This one seems to actually want to stand up. So yeah, we got Big John Studd. Next up we have Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Pretty cool. Up next we have Junkyard Dog, and he actually has his collar on there. Pretty sure it'll come off somehow, but I'm not going to try and take it off. Well, that's pretty cool, Junkyard Dog. It's got some writing on the side and a logo on his boots. Pretty cool. And these figures were considered very high quality back in the day. So we do tend to complain nowadays about the modern day elites, but honestly they are so much better. And we really don't know how bad we have it. Up next, we've got Nikolai Volkov with the USSR logo, and it's pretty cool. A lot of them don't stand, but a few of them will. Up next, we have Bam Bam Bigelow. Even has his tattoos on his head. This one's actually in quite good shape compared to the others, so that's pretty cool. Bam Bam gonna stand? No, he won't. Up next, we have the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. Pretty cool. He has his megaphone. It does not come out of his hand, but you can sort of move it a little bit. You know, it's pretty cool. Probably not going to stand. Up next, we have the Honky Tonk Man. This one's in pretty bad shape. Pretty cool, though. I met him a few years back, and he was a really cool guy. I almost went and got this signed. That would have been really awesome. Up next, we have George the Animal Steel with his green tongue. I really like that. And it's even got the texture because of his hair on his body, which is a pretty neat detail. Up next, I know people are going to get mad, but I honestly don't know his name. I asked my mom. She doesn't remember it either. I forget. I know I knew it at one point, so maybe you guys could help me identify him. Just can't remember his name. I was like searching up for a while trying to figure out who it was, but still wanted to put it in the video. The rest of them I do know. Up next we have Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Pretty cool, and it actually has his arm like that, so I'm pretty sure it came with the 2x4. It's got like the hand articulated to hold one, but sadly I don't have the 2x4. I wish I did. That would have been pretty cool. Up next we have the immortal Hulk Hogan, probably one of the more popular ones. And one of the more beaten up ones, but it's pretty cool. Hulk Hogan, that's really awesome. I know this one is probably the worst for falling over. And up next, I have Bobby the Brain Heenan. Very cool. Wearing a blue and black attire with BH on the front there. And yeah, Bobby the Brain Heenan. Up next, I have Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Or Natalia's dad for the modern day people. Jim the Anvil. Wish these things would stand, but you know, I can see why. Up next we have Hillbilly Jim. Wearing his overalls with a red shirt underneath. That's pretty cool. Next up we have Coco Beware. Got his bandana on. red shirt. Yeah. And here we have the Hot Rod Roddy Piper, our final one. Really scratched up on the back. Rest in peace, Roddy Piper. But those are all the kind of figures that I have of that style. But I do have one more kind of vintage wrestling figure. And that is my Hasbro Macho Man Randy Savage. It has the sort of punching action. And I do store this in a special place. I keep it on that Macho Man tribute show shirt. It's from an indie show that I went to. That Macho Man shirt right there. And it was a tribute to him, and I got it signed by the whole roster that was there. And I always put the Macho Man inside the shirt. I'm just gonna put him back there right now so you guys can see it. But those are pretty much all of my vintage wrestling figures. And I want to do some more collection videos soon, such as my Mattel and Jakks collections. I know they've been like heavily requested. But those are all of the vintage ones, of course excluding the Macho Man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please smash that like button if you did. I'd really like it if we could hit 10 likes on this video. And if you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe for more wrestling figure and WWE related videos. And I will see you guys in the next one.